Okay, welcome to a quick segment I call Welcome to My Wall. We are going to shout out my wall. As you can see before, we have Atari, Nintendo, Xbox. Over there we have PlayStation, we have Switch, and we have PC. Don't ask. We do have a lot. But the wall we're focusing on today is going to be my Sega Genesis wall. As you can tell from certain things, you can see we have I don't know if you can see under there, that's the original down there with the mini. I don't know if you can see that. That is the mini. It is kind of dusty right now, which is not good, but that is the mini. So we will hit the power. Oh yeah. And let's check out our mini wall. One of the first things we did when we got our original down here is we wanted some games that brought back our nostalgia. So of course, first off the back was going to be Sonic. That's right. The not for resale Sonic with the black white grid box. One of the best. A lot of you, if you haven't played it lately, it is not the Sonic you remember. It doesn't have the spinning and dashing that you would normally want to, but it is the first in that sequence. Now, next was going to be Sonic 2, but unfortunately what I came across, and I couldn't pass it up, was Bulls versus the Blazers in the NBA playoffs. Oh my God, I can't tell you how many times I rented this joint from Blockbuster. So my original system, believe it or not, was Super NES, but this one, oh my God, had to get it. $4, and it came with a box and book. Can't beat that. So after that, I found NBA Jam. Yeah, that's right. I know Sonic was still on the fall. I couldn't find him anywhere. I actually had to travel out of state to get him. But we got NBA Jam, and I was looking for the ultimate tournament edition, but it's all right. Is it the shoes? Yes, it is. I love this game. I picked this game up for $11, and of course, when I saw this for $11, I saw for $8. Booyah! Tasmania. Never played the game, always wanted to. Saw Johnny Arcade play it on Video Power that came on 8 o'clock in the morning back in the day. A lot of you probably don't know about that. And when I found him, I also found Cool Spot. Now, Cool Spot was hard to get a hold of because for some reason that game is super popular. And to find one with a box and a book, oh my God, that was insane. But a friend and fan of mine sent in, and lo and behold, we got Sonic 2. They knew I was looking for it, and they found it. It was out of state. They found me and sought me out. And the funny part is, while that one was coming, that one I found, and it came in the mail. Booklet and red box. Absolutely amazing. So, I had found 1, 2, and 3 relics from my childhood. But if you're going to do 1, 2, and 3 from Sonic the Hedgehog, why? Why would you not do Mortal Kombat? That's right, baby. Now, I did prefer the Super NES over the Sega Genesis version, even though Sega Genesis version did have the blood code, ABA, CABB. That's right. That is the blood code. So I remember Mortal Monday and Mortal Tuesday, but this one I definitely wanted to get because it had blood and Super Nintendo did not have blood, even though the graphics to me seem superior, and it's arguably which one is the better game. So after I got that, I found, bam, 2. And if you're going to do 2, bam, you might as well do 3. So literally, I started building my little Sega Genesis wall piece by piece. Now, I know what you're saying. Yes, I have the mini under here at the bottom. Can't see that. Yes, I have the mini under here. And why don't I just use the mini? Well, the mini being amazing and having pretty much all these games on it, yes, it's true. But it doesn't take the feel of you sticking a cartridge in the slot. That feeling of clicking the power button on. That feeling of setting the RF switch to the right channel. Like, there's nothing that replaces that feeling. And if you don't got it, you ain't gonna get it. So it ain't for you. So one of the other things I picked up was, I said, if I did these Johns, and I didn't want to do Echo the Dolphin, I wasn't an Echo the Dolphin man, but around the same time as these Genesis games were hitting the market, some of them before them, we had Jurassic Park. That's right. And I played that game and rented it from Blockbuster probably 20 times, which I paid for it maybe 2 times over. And then I started finding Royal Rumble, Sega Genesis. Now, all these games are also on Super Nintendo, But, like I said, if you're looking for that feeling and you're chasing that dragon of nostalgia, you want to do it yourself, because just finding these things and holding them in your hands is far more cooler than just emulation on a system. So that was my little bit of a Genesis collection, and we are still striking out and finding it. And of course, as I was filling up my Genesis wall, they came out with the Sega Genesis Mini. So of course I had to get that. And then a lot of people were saying, well, it's only a few games on there. Well, my Genesis has every game ever invented on their system. Don't ask, don't worry about it. I won't tell, you don't have to ask. But my Genesis has all the games on it. But it hasn't stopped the collection. So we have these, and then we also have in my special little drawers over here, we have some Nintendo 64 and some Sega Genesis cartridges down in here. These babies. So these are all filled with games that without the box. But if we can find them, we want to put them on the wall as a trophy if we can get the box. That is the journey. So that is just a little walk down my Sega Genesis wall and a little tiny inference of what the journey has been restoring my childhood when it comes to, yes, the Sega Genesis. I am Rain, you are in the Game Dojo, and this was just a mini journey into my Sega wall. I'll check you guys out next time.